Vyakti Parivar. Today is day 4. Inculcate the virtue of sweetness and love in your life, and all other virtues will easily come. And today's topic is know your speciality and use it. Avyakt signal. Each soul who has come into the godly family has one speciality or another. Know your speciality and use it. Whatever virtues you have, the virtue of sweetness, the virtue of love, use it, and all other virtues will come easily. Just as iron becomes like gold when it touches the alchemist's stone, in the same way, your company will make someone bitter sweet. And now we'll listen to Mohini Didi.
ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
हम सबका बेहद का परिवार है।
This is our unlimited family. In the entire world, there are so many religions, so many languages. There are so many, but still everyone belongs to the one family. Yesterday, Baba also said the family is there. It is big also, and it is elevated as well. And Baba said that every soul is a special soul. I remember that when I am in Shantivan, so the ancestors bring their groups. They even share their names and their speciality for everyone. So many times, who makes the special toli from where? As one sister was sharing that, or at the center, what all parts do they play? And these days, if you say, even little children, when they come, they want to do something. So one time, Ramesh Pai said that our organization is a family organization because it's a family also. It's an organization as well, and it's a university as well. So family and organization, when because they are together, and the first and foremost thing is that all are volunteers because of their own desire. They're using their mind and body. It is not fixed how much it has to be given, and it isn't that every hour over there they call it salary, that one gets a salary. But then if you do overtime for an hour, you get for that, and then you need holidays. But in our Baba's family, the ones who do service, they do service 365 days. They do not get, and no one makes any payment. And even more cooperation they give in Baba's Bhandari. And so they give their cooperation through their body, mind, and wealth. And that is why in our organization, not only there is success, but there is prosperity as well. Otherwise, what happens that the ones who are there, who live, if they have a job or if they have social security, every everyone does their own expense to their own responsibility. So one is the speciality. All are sevadharis, meaning serviceable ones. Just think about it. So there are surrendered 1,000 in Shantivan, even though there is an expense for their living and food, but there is If they had to be paid a salary, how much expense would it be? But today Baba is saying that everyone has some or the other speciality.
मैंने देखा है इतनी बुजुर्ग
I've
माताएं
seen
बैठ के रोटी बेलती हैं,
there's so many older mothers, they sit and
सब्जी काटती
they
हैं,
make rotis and they
कुछ ना
cut
कुछ सेवा वो
vegetables.
करते हैं।
Some or the other service they do.
विशेषताओं में दो तरह की विशेषता होती
In
है,
specialities, there are two
एक
types
कला
of
और एक गुण।
specialities. One is a skill and one is a
जैसे बाबा ने कहा
quality.
मधुरता का गुण है,
Just like Baba said,
समाज
virtue.
सेवी है,
Like just
पारस
like Baba
बन
said,
जाए,
this virtue of
उनके
sweetness,
संग
like
से
the Father.
पत्थर भी पारस बन जाता है,
And
लोहा
with
भी
his
पारस बन
company,
जाता है।
even a stone turns into gold.
और दूसरा ऐसा है कि
And the other is
किसी को कोई विशेष काम आता है,
if someone knows how to do a
कंप्यूटर
special
ज्ञान है,
task, someone is smart in computers
किसी में
or in
कोई
any or the other
विशेषता
thing,
है,
everyone has some or the other
तो हर
speciality.
एक के मन में यही होता है।
And everyone has this in their on their mind.
आज कह रही थी कि
Today I was saying that
हर एक चाहता है कि मैं ऐसी सेवा करूं
everyone
कि जो
wants that
बेहद
I should do
सारे
such a
जीवों
service
की,
that
सारे
in an
यज्ञ की,
unlimited
हर
way,
आत्मा की सेवा
every
हो।
soul should be served in the unlimited, in the
हमारा
Brahmin
जो
family,
कुछ
in
है,
the world. Whatever we have,
हमारा सोच ही बेहद का हो,
even our
सबके
thinking
सबके
should
कल्याण
be
के लिए।
of the unlimited type for
तो
the
बाबा कह रहे हैं
unlimited
अपनी
family. So
विशेषता को
Baba is saying,
जानकर उसको कार्य में लगाओ, मेरे में क्या गुण है,
so know your speciality and then use it. Know that what virtue I have
या क्या कार्य कुशलता है, स्किल,
or what skill do I have.
वर्च्यू एंड स्किल,
Virtue and skill.
दोनों का अपनी तरह से सहयोग होता है।
There is a cooperation of both in their
तो
own way.
ईश्वरी परिवार में
Each soul who has
आई हुई
come
हर आत्मा में
into the
कोई
godly
ना कोई
family
विशेषता
has one
अवश्य होती रहती
speciality
है।
or another.
अपनी विशेषता को जानकर उसको कार्य
Know
में
your
लगाओ।
speciality and use it.
हमारी एक बहन है एक और देश में,
We have our sister, she's in another
जब कोई भी
country.
आता है थोड़ा
So when
खुश
anyone
रहने के लिए
comes where
उसे अच्छी
if they
तरह
do the
बैठना है,
course, so then she would sit nicely
उसकी
and
विशेषता को जानकर
by
उसको
knowing
कोई ना
that
कोई
one's
कार्य उसे
specialty,
दे देते हैं।
they give that
या
one,
तो थोड़े
that
लोग
soul
सेवा
some
कर
part.
रहे हैं और किसी को कुछ नहीं दो,
If you some
तो
are
उसके
doing
मन में भी
seva
रहता
and
है,
if the others don't get anything at all, they
हर
also
एक
have
को
it
कुछ
on
ना कुछ
in their
सेवा
minds.
मिलनी
So
चाहिए।
everyone
अपनी
should get some or
विशेषता
the
को
other
जानकर
service
उसको
according to
कार्य
their
में लगाओ।
speciality. Know your speciality and
मधुरता
use
का
it.
गुण,
Whatever virtues you
स्नेह
have,
का गुण
the virtue of
जिसमें है
sweetness, the
उसे
virtue
कार्य
of
में
love,
लगाओ,
use it,
तो
and
दूसरे
all other
सब
virtues will come
सहज आगे
easily.
बढ़ेंगे। जैसे लोहा पारस
Just
हो
as
जाकर
iron becomes like
पारस
gold
बन जाता है,
when it touches
वैसे आपका संग
the alchemist
हमें
stone,
कभी
in the same
मीठा
way,
बना देता है।
your company will make someone
मैंने
bitter
देखा है कोई कैसे
sweet.
भी
I have
बोले,
seen, no matter how someone may speak,
लेकिन आप सम्मान
like,
से बोलो, मीठा
but
बोलो,
if you talk
मधुरता
with
से बोलो,
respect, you
धीरे
talk
बोलो,
sweetly,
तो
patiently,
संग का असर
slowly,
तो होता ही है।
so then there is definitely the effect of the
लेकिन
company.
अगर हम ये
But
सोचें
if we
ये
think
ऐसे
that,
बोलता है तो मैं क्यों
oh, this one talks like this, so
करूं,
why should I
मेरा जो
talk
गुण है
sweet? My words,
उसको मैं क्यों छोड़ूं,
why should I
तो
let them
मुझे
go? So
ये
I,
गुण मधुरता का व्यवहार में, संबंध में
in the behavior
यूज
and
करना है।
relationship, I have to keep using my
आप
virtue of
यज्ञ के प्रति
sweetness.
कर रहे हो, एक आत्मा
You
के
are
प्रति
doing
तो
it
नहीं कर रहे हो।
towards the yagya, not towards just one
इसलिए
soul.
बाबा कह रहे
So
हैं
that is why what Baba is saying,
कि अपनी विशेषता को समझ
that
करके सेवा में
understand
अच्छी
your
तरह से
speciality and use it
आना
very
बहुत जरूरी
nicely
है।
in service, and that is very important.
शांति।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Avyakt Murli revision from 1969. Multi-million fold fortune and blessings.
अव्यक्तवाणी तारीख है 24 जून 1972।
Avyakta Murli,
निर्णय शक्ति को बढ़ाने की
Increasing
स्मृति
Decision Power, date for
साकार
Murli's
व
24th
बीज
June
बीज
1972, realizing the qualities of
वर्तमान
the
समय
Father,
के विशेषताओं
knowing
को
the
जानते हुए
specialities of the present time.
अपने में वह
You
सभी
have
शक्तियां धारण
imbibed
कर
all the powers
अपने आप
and
को
made
विशेष
yourself
आत्मा
a
बनाया
special
है।
soul. Just as you speak
जैसे इस
of the
समय की
specialities
विशेषताओं
of
का
this
वर्णन
time,
करते हो,
in the same way,
वैसे
do
ही
you
इस
see
समय भी यह
those
विशेषताएं
specialities in
देखते
yourself?
हैं।
Are there
जितनी
as
इस
many
समय में
specialities in the
विशेषताएं हैं,
self, that is,
उतना ही
Swayam,
स्वयं में भी
as
है।
there are of the time,
वह
that is,
समय में
of
ज्यादा
Samay,
है
Samay meaning
और
time?
स्वयं में
Or
कम
is
है।
it that there are more
समय
specialities of the
और
time and less
स्वयं
of the
में
self?
कितना अंतर
How
आप
much
समझते
difference
हो?
do you think there is
अंतर है,
between the time and the
आप
self?
स्वयं
Is
पावरफुल हैं,
there a difference?
बस समय
Are you
पावरफुल है।
powerful? Or is the
किसी
time
ने जवाब दिया,
powerful?
अभी समय है,
At
अभी
present,
स्वयं को
the
चाहिए।
time is powerful,
बाप दादा बोले,
though
अगर
the
कहते
self
हैं
should be powerful.
होना यह
If
चाहिए,
you say it
तो
should
दुनिया
be
भर के
this,
अज्ञानी
then
निर्बल
what is the
आत्माओं में
difference between
और महाप्रज्ञानी
non-Jnani and
आत्माओं
weak
में
souls of the
या
world
मास्टर
and you
सर्वशक्तिवान
Jnani
आत्माओं
souls,
में
you
क्या अंतर रहा है?
Master Almighty
ऐसा
Authority
होना
souls?
चाहिए,
Even
यह
those people
होना
say
चाहिए,
it should be
यही
like
तो
this,
वह
it
लोग भी
should be
कहते हैं।
like that.
आप भी कहते
If you
हैं
also say
कि
it
होना
should be
चाहिए,
like this,
तो
then
अंतर
what
क्या
is the
है?
difference? That
ज्ञानी
is
और
the
अज्ञानी
difference
में
between
यही
those
अंतर
who
है।
have knowledge and
जो लोग
those who
कहते
don't.
हैं चाहिए
People
चाहिए,
say that it should be
ज्ञानी
like
लोग
this or
चाहिए
that,
नहीं कहते,
whereas
जो होना
knowledgeable
चाहिए
souls do
वह
not say
करके
this,
दिखाते हैं।
but they
उन्हों का होता है
demonstrate
कहना,
it practically.
ज्ञानियों का
Those
होता है
people
करना,
simply speak about it,
यही अंतर है।
whereas knowledgeable
वह सिर्फ
souls
कहते हैं,
do it
आप करते
practically.
हो। अगर
That
अब भी
is the
आप
difference.
कहते हो कि यह
They
होना
simply speak
चाहिए,
about it,
तो यहाँ
whereas
पर
you
क्या हुआ?
do it. If
अपने
you
आप से
even
पूछिए
now say
कि
it
समय
should
की
be
क्या
like
क्या
this, then what
विशेषताएं
is the
हैं
difference?
और उन
Ask
विशेषताओं में
yourself,
से मेरे में
what
क्या
are
क्या
the
विशेषता कम
specialities
है।
of the time? And out of
अगर
those
कोई एक भी
specialities,
विशेषता कम
what
हुई तो
specialities
क्या
do I
विशेष
lack
आत्माओं
in
में आ
myself?
सकेंगे?
If even
नहीं
one
आ सकेंगे
speciality
ना।
is missing, would I be able
इस
to
समय
be
की
in the list of
विशेषताओं को
those who are
निकालो
special souls?
तो अनेक
I would
अनेक
not, would
विशेषताएं
I?
दिखाई देंगी।
Make a list of the
उनमें से
specialities
इस
of
समय
this
की
time,
श्रेष्ठ
and you
विशेषता
will be
कौन
able
सी
to
है?
see many
संगम
specialities.
का समय चल
Out of
रहा
those
है,
specialities, what is the
श्रेष्ठ
elevated
कहने का
speciality
समय
of
तो
this
है,
time?
लेकिन समय
This
की
is the
श्रेष्ठता
time of the
क्या है
confluence age
जो
that we
और
are
कोई
passing
समय
through,
की नहीं
is
हो
it not?
सकती?
It is the time
इस
to
संगम
become
युग की
elevated.
विशेषता यह है
But what is the
कि
greatness
संगम
of
युग
this
का
time
हर
that
सेकंड
cannot
एक मेला
exist
है,
at any other time?
जिस मेले में आत्माओं
The
का बाप
speciality
से
of the
मिलन होता
confluence
है।
age is that every
यह
second
विशेषता
of the
और कोई
confluence
भी युग
age
में
is a
नहीं
sweet
है।
mela in
वह
which
यही
souls
है,
have a meeting with the Father. No other
महाप्रपंच
age
दादा
has this
आत्मा
speciality,
मिलन
which you
है।
call the meeting of the
तो इस
Father and the
विशेषता को
children.
सदा अपने
Do you
में ग्रहण
constantly
करते रहना
imbibe the
चाहिए।
speciality in yourself as you move along?
जैसे संगम युग
Just
का
as
हर
every
सेकंड
second
का
of the
मेला है,
confluence age is a
वैसे
mela,
हर समय
in the
अपने
same
आप को
way, do you
बाप के साथ
experience
मिलन
yourself to be
मनाने का
celebrating
अनुभव
a
करते
meeting with
हो?
the Father at every
वह
second?
इस महान श्रेष्ठ मेले
Or
में
while
जाते
moving
जाते
along in this
कब
elevated
कब
mela,
बाप दादा
do you
का हाथ
sometimes let
छोड़
go of Bapdada's
मेले व
hand
मिलन
and
मनाने से
thereby
वंचित हो जाते
deprive
हैं?
yourself of the mela and of
जैसे कब कब मेले में
celebrating a
कई
meeting?
बच्चे खो जाते हैं,
Sometimes some
माँ
children get
बाप का
lost
हाथ
in a
छोड़
mela.
देते।
They let go of
मेला
their
होता
parents'
है
hand.
खुशी
A
मनाने के
mela
लिए।
is for
अगर
celebrating with
मेले में
happiness.
कोई बच्चा माँ
If some
बाप से
children in a
बिछड़
mela
जाए
become
व
separated from their
हाथ
parents,
साथ छोड़ दे,
or they let go
तो
of
उसको
their
क्या
parents'
प्राप्ति
hand,
होगी?
then what
खुशी की
attainment will they
बजाय
have?
और ही
Instead
मुश्किल
of
पेश
happiness,
करेंगे।
they will become
अच्छा,
even
आगे
more
मुरली कल
anxious.
सुनेंगे। ओम
Acha,
शांति।
rest the Murli will continue tomorrow.